to a cozy evening vlog at home. I honestly wanted to start this once the sun had set, but that happens really late and I'm pretty hungry. So we're gonna start it now, but by the time we get to the decorating portion of the vlog, the sun will have set. It'll be nice and cozy in here. I was about to say spoiler alert for spoiling that we're gonna decorate, but you've obviously already seen it in the title of this video, so I don't think a spoiler alert is necessary. But tonight's gonna kind of be like a three-parter. We're gonna do a cozy dinner first. By cozy, I just kind of mean like a comfort meal, one of my favorites, a fan favorite if you will. I guess by fan favorite, I mean just me, because I'm the only person that lives in this house. Second, I'm gonna take a long hot shower. And thirdly, we are going to decorate for fall. And then after that, once it's all done, I don't know, just soak it in, enjoy it, maybe watch a movie, we'll see. But to kick the vlog off right, I'm going to make a fall inspired themed beverage. So let me get my glass. This is the cup I got at home in, I think it was the last vlog, if I'm not mistaken. And I had mentioned I really wanted the Anthropologie cups, but they are sold out everywhere, like the Halloween themed ones. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my hands on any, but if not, I am more than happy with this one. And this is like half the price if you are interested in like an Anthropologie dupe. So we have our cute glass. And then we have some Martinelli's sparkling blush cider. I thought this was just the perfect fall color, even though it's going into a colored glass. The vibes are still there. We know they're there, even if we can't 100% see them. I just heard the most odd noise. Does that ever happen to you? I was actually at one of my best friend's house the other night, Raina, and we heard like a super random noise and she kind of looked at me and I was like, that literally happens like all the time at my house. Don't worry about it, you're fine. And I genuinely was not worried being at her house. And I say that, but then I come home and it does it here and I'm like, what is that? Can't really get this foil off, so I'm just gonna try and pop this and see if it just breaks itself. I need to get a legitimate bottle opener because the one on the can is not the best. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge so it stays cold. But wait, there's more. I got this at Disneyland the other night. I thought it would be fun for drinks at home and for the fall season. So are there like different... Okay, so there's like a strobe effect and a solid. Let's just do the solid. I don't think you can even tell in the camera that it's glowing, but I could tell and it's very, very cute. Can you see it a little bit maybe? So cheers to the first fall themed beverage of the season and cheers to decorating. So let's go ahead and try this. I don't think I've had the blush one before. I do think it tastes a little bit different, but I don't know if I'm gaslighting myself because the color is different. I'm assuming if it's a blush version it would taste different, but maybe it just strictly means the color. Anyways, as I film this, the sun's actually starting to set a little bit quicker than I thought it was. I even checked like the time on my app, my weather app, that I was gonna set. But before I get into dinner, which I'm gonna do first because I'm very hungry, I wanna kind of pull out and show you all of the decor we're working with. I'm a no big light household, so when it gets dark out, my lighting in here is not the absolute best when it comes to vlogging, and I want you to like know what the pieces look like fully before I start putting them up and you're like, I can barely see that. So let's go over to the dining room. I actually need my tripod for this, I think. Ow, there's a wall there, Allie. I actually really need like a dedicated tripod for my vlogging camera and not the one that I use for my phone. I'm screwing you guys onto the tripod, but I especially need one in particular for vlogging because this one, when I attach the camera, it doesn't like tilt the angles at all. You can literally only film straight on, which is kind of difficult sometimes for certain things. Okay, no, because the way the natural light diminished so quickly and is showing nothing, so I had to turn on the big atrocious light in my kitchen, and I do apologize. I also literally couldn't get myself and the table and the angle correctly with that tripod. So you are on my mini tripod that's on a box that's balancing between the table and a dining chair. So I'm so terrified that this camera is gonna fall over. Knock on wood. You also might shake during this video because you are on a very unstable DIY tripod situation as I just described. Okay. Here's a situation with me and holiday decor. I've already expressed to you how the less I own and that is in my possession, the clearer my mind feels, and holiday decor is not off limits. Even though this is not something that's stored in my house and I don't see it for majority of the year, I still feel the same way about things kept in storage that I do in my home. I just want to own less. Less to me is more. That's just how I am. Don't quote me. That could change one day, but that is how I am and how I have been for many, many years. How I kind of manage it and keep it under control, because I feel like it's really easy to get out of control with decor or certain like aspects in your life. I do allow myself to buy a few new things every year, things that catch my eye, new trends, whatever. And then whatever I don't actively put out and use that year as far as decorating, unless there's a legitimate, valid excuse of why I didn't use it and I still love and adore it, I do not keep it. I'll offer it to friends, family, I'll donate it. I don't like throw it away, of course, but it doesn't stay in my possession if it's no longer serving a purpose for me. That's how I do it. Just to put it into perspective, I have one full bin like this that is all Christmas, and then Christmas overflows a little bit into this bin. And aside from the Christmas overflow, inside of here is both my fall and my Halloween decor. Like, that is how little that I own. I don't know why, but I never really decorate for Halloween. Like, even when I had roommates or since I've had my own place for the last few years, I just really do like fall and then transition into Christmas. But last year I decided I wanted to decorate for Halloween. I had just barely moved in here, so things were still kind of a mess. My sister got me a few items, but I literally up until this year only owned a handful of Halloween items. Like maybe 7 or 8. That might be generous, maybe less. So that's all in here, along again with the Christmas overflow and the fall stuff. I do have more Halloween stuff this year. I can't talk about that too much in this video. I'll kind of get into it more maybe in the next vlog, but anyways, let's see what we're working with. And I know I said I wanted to do this in the daylight, but the daylight, it's still here, but like the angle that my place is at, the sunlight, it's just, I barely get sun anyway, so I should have known to start this earlier. Oh my gosh, all of this stuff on top smells like Christmas, and it is making me so excited for December. I have a hair in my face, oh my gosh. That's Halloween. Halloween. I honestly don't even remember what I all have for fall. So I have pumpkins, pumpkin, 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 squash-like pumpkins, pumpkin candy jar, pumpkins, more pumpkins, pumpkin mugs. The fact that I really seriously only like legitimately have pumpkins is sending me right now. That's everything I currently have, and then I did buy a few new things, so let's get into that. My sister got me these 2 throw pillows. This one's from Costco. If you have not seen, Costco has like $10 Halloween pillows. When she went, they only had pumpkins, so she got me a pumpkin. And then I want to say she ordered these from Target online. I know this is definitely more Halloween, but this little guy has been in the top of my closet in a bag for so long. I didn't want to take it all the way to storage because it like was so close to the holidays. It just didn't seem justifiable. He needs his moment. I'm gonna put him out as well. I actually think if I'm putting out my ghost pillow, I'll also put out the ghost blanket now. This was from IKEA. But this is the extent of Halloween, is gonna be these 2 items, and the rest we're gonna save probably once we hit October 1st in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna be so honest, this pumpkin filler that I bought in the last vlog at home along with that cup is just seeming a little null and void at this point, but it's okay because I did also get this new like donut roundish decor thing. Is my camera recording? I'm having technical difficulties. Anyways, I did end up finding a little decorative bowl situation to put this in. So I'm still happy I got this, but wow, do I have a lot of pumpkins. I also got this 3-pack of pumpkin towels. They're so soft. They honestly feel more like bath towels, although I think they're technically dish towels. So I'm gonna put 1 in my kitchen, 1 in my bathroom, and then 1 I'm gonna give to my sister. I also got a soap dispenser. Surprise, it's a freaking pumpkin, okay? I don't wanna hear it. That's it for decor, old and new. I'm sorry if you clicked on this and thought it was gonna be a super crazy fall decor video. That's just, maybe you weren't surprised actually, because I feel like you guys would know that that's not necessarily my vibe at the moment. But yeah, I need to turn this light off because I absolutely hate it. So we're gonna turn that off and then we're gonna get to cooking. This dish, I wanna say it's a is it Rae Drummond? I don't know how to say her name. I think it's a recipe from her originally, and then my sister like kind of tweaked it a little bit if I'm not mistaken. So I learned this technically from my sister, but she did get it from her, and it is like one of my favorite pasta dishes ever. So I am going to fill up a pot with water and then we'll get started on dinner. Okay, we have our large pot of water on to boil, and then these are all of the ingredients for the meal. It is so simple, literally 6 ingredients total, not including salt, but I don't really feel like that counts. So we have Parmesan or Reggiano. You can use regular Parmesan as well. My sister told me you can interchange them. I'm using Parmesan Reggiano today, and then we need like about a tablespoon of butter. Leeks. leeks, if you get them from Trader Joe's, they come pretty like clean and trimmed like this. But if you go to the grocery store, they look a little more wild with like stems and things. You just have to trim like that stuff off and clean them up. So either way is fine wherever you get them. If you're not familiar with leeks, they're kind of like giant green onions. And then we need a pint of heavy whipping cream, a pound of pasta. I always use bow ties. You can obviously use whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. And then some cubed pancetta. Trader Joe's is the only place that I can find this pancetta, and that's, I think, the same for my sister as well. She told me to just get it here, and I've never seen it at the grocery store or anywhere else. So I just honestly get all of my ingredients from Trader Joe's. I don't go there super often. It's usually for like restocking my freezer items, certain seasonings, or honestly if I want to make this meal. This is like one of the Trader Joe's specific meals I get simply for the pancetta. I do like that the leeks are like more trimmed as well, and then they have everything else available there too. So we are going to get started firstly with trimming our leeks. You cut them, or I cut them down the middle and then slice them into little pieces, and you want to soak them in water. I think leeks are like one of the most dirtiest vegetables, if I'm not mistaken. So my sister taught me to soak them once you're done chopping, just to get any extra dirt and anything, of course, off of it before you eat it. I had honestly never even heard of a leek nor tasted one to my knowledge until my sister told me about them. Or not told me about them, but made this pasta for me the first time. I do get rid of a pretty good amount of the ends and then just clean up the tops. I don't know if that's necessary. And then, like I said, cut it down the middle. I took a snow like cabin trip earlier this year, and one of our friends that came made a leek and potato soup. It was so good. I'm gonna have to ask her for the recipe and make it, because soup season is definitely approaching. I should have put the wet paper towel under the cutting board. I know it keeps it from like moving, but I honestly just always forget until it's too late and I'm overdoing it. I'm just gonna go fill these up with some cold water. And these are just gonna soak for a few minutes while I start on the pancetta. And then when I am ready to cook them, I will put them in my salad spinner. You could always just drain them too, but I would definitely like take a paper towel to them if you go that route. Okay, then you want to put a medium to large saucepan on, which is what our pancetta is going to cook in, and ultimately the sauce as a whole, everything finishes in the same pan. So just make sure it's large enough for the sauce. And the noodles, if you want to mix it in this one, you could always just put the sauce into the noodle pan, of course, or pot, so whichever way you want to do it. Pan is warming up, so I'm going to throw this in here, the whole container, and then just cook this until it is finished. I would say like a minute before you think it's done, or right as it's done. We're gonna pull it from the pan into a little ramekin here I have on the side, and then leave all of the oil in this pan. That's what we're gonna cook the leeks in. Our pancetta is done, so I'm just gonna start spooning it out of the pan, just draining as much grease as you can. You don't have to get all of it. And then, like I said, just transferring it to a little dish over here till all of it is out. Now we're gonna put a tablespoon of butter into our pan, let that melt. I actually did want to get my salad spinner out after all, so I just did the, what is it called? Strainer method. So just go ahead and put in your leeks now. Saute these over medium until everything starts to brown. Okay, the leeks are browning up nicely, so now I'm going to add my pasta in. Give that a stir, and then we're going to mix up our leeks one more time before adding in our heavy cream. We're gonna do this full pint. And then basically we're just going to whisk and simmer this for like about 7 to 8 minutes. At that point, it should thicken up a little bit, and then we'll add in our cheese, pancetta, and salt. It's been several minutes, and now we're just gonna freshly grate some of that Parmesan Reggiano into the pan. Just measure with your heart. You need enough to thicken up the sauce, but this is like a very flavorful and salty cheese, so you don't have to put a crazy amount. We're also gonna add that pancetta back in now. I forgot to add salt in that last clip, so I am just adding some salt now. Again, just measure with your heart. And as soon as these noodles are done, we are going to be ready to throw those in, mix it up, and we're all finished. Now I just need to carefully mix this up, I say, as a noodle falls, until the sauce is evenly coating everything. It'll honestly probably be easier with putting the camera down. Okay, I just need a bowl. Let me move over here where the light is better. I know the lighting in general is just very cozy and like dark in here, so I apologize if it's hard to see, but pasta is all done and dinner is served. I, of course, have to try a bite on camera, so bon appetit. Literally so good and so simple. You might be shocked that there's not like more seasonings or garlic, but I promise it literally does not need it, and it just makes it like, not like seasoning things is hard. I don't love mincing garlic, to be honest, but just the fact that it doesn't require any of those things, it makes it all the easier. I'm gonna go finish dinner, have some more of my apple cider, and then I'm gonna do the dishes, and I think I'm gonna hop in the shower before I decorate. That way we're all clean and cozy for that portion of tonight's vlog. Oh my god! Hello? Guys, why do I feel like this vlog is quickly becoming kind of a fail? Fresh out of the shower feels so good. And in case you were nervous that the bat robe was gonna go away, it is gone for now, but not forgotten, because we just put our bat matching pajama set on. These pajamas and the robe is from a company called Print Fresh. Not all of their stuff, I don't think, but everything that I own from them is 100% satin. So it is definitely a splurge. I am lucky enough that they send me items like PR. I have quite a few pieces from them. Admittedly, before they reached out to me to send me some items, I had never heard of this company before, but after like genuinely experiencing them, I would 100% invest in like a statement piece, like one of their robes. I think it's fade resistant. It gets softer with every single wash that you do. And obviously you're not like interacting with them when you like go on their website and purchase something, but I can genuinely say that everyone I've talked to from that company is so sweet. I don't know, I just really love them as a whole. I love their products, and again, I'm very fortunate that they send me things. I would 100%, if I didn't have one at the moment, purchase my own robe. Also, what I meant earlier when I said that this vlog was, I forget what I even honestly said, when the shower head thing popped off, nothing else like that happened. I'm just like dying, and I was thinking about it again while in the shower, like what a lack of decor I have. I don't know why I'm surprised. I knew I didn't have a lot of stuff. I think I'm just mostly like scent that it's all pumpkins, and I just don't remember that. No Laneige lip mask because I already put Aquaphor on. I was not feeling the lip mask. Once in a while it just doesn't sound good after the shower. But primarily that's what I use after the shower and skincare. I'll throw the Laneige on. Okay, what do you say we go get to decorating, which is probably gonna be a very fast and quick process. Okay, so what I think might be the star of the show are these string lights right here. Oh, I did have it stuck to the wall. Clearly that's not working. Oh no. Okay, yeah, here we go. I thought I did it backwards. So these string lights that I already have up, kind of just part of the Halloween decor I got this year that I told you I can't talk about, which I know is super annoying. And I mentioned in the last vlog I'm really bad and I don't know when I can talk about stuff, but I know for certain I cannot talk about this. How cute are these? They fit like this corner perfectly. I really think they make the whole corner just a cozy little vibe. They were a tad too short, so I did have to pull this curtain in a bit because I actually just hung the lights on the hooks that the curtains are on that go into like this system from IKEA on the ceiling. So that is currently already up, but that's the only thing. Let's start with the pillows. I don't know if I should put these both on the same like chair or what. So let's see how the pumpkin looks. Pumpkin looks good there, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna like the ghost on the couch. So maybe we'll just put the ghost next to the pumpkin. I can definitely like remove one of these white pillows, put the ghost there, but I think it blends in a little bit too much. And I do lounge here a lot and I wouldn't wanna like lay on top of or lounge on this one. So I'm just gonna put it on the chair. Let me know if you disagree with this. I think it looks fine. Maybe a little bit overcrowded, but that's the way it's gonna stay for now. Let's move on to the bathroom next. So I need the soap pump, and then what pumpkins do I want in the bathroom? I actually don't think I'm gonna put any pumpkins in the bathroom because this is already a pumpkin, and as you've seen probably from my house tour or other videos, I don't have a lot of space on my bathroom counter. So we'll grab the soap pump and one of our towels. So out with this old soap pump. It's actually starting to leak. Like after I use it, it leaks all over the counter. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or put it back after the holidays anyways. I don't know if this like orange tassel is supposed to stay on here. It's kind of cute, but it's attached to the same tag as the price tag, so I don't think so. Let me cut that off. They actually had like a taupey brown pumpkin that I would have much preferred to give some contrast to the all white and cream bathroom, but I hated the smell. It was like a spicy smell. I don't know, it was not good. This one, I can't remember now, the tag's in the trash. This one smells really good though. Let's take this blue towel off. I actually need to wash these, but I will do that after the video and a little bit later so we can see the vibe of everything. I do like this towel a lot against the wallpaper with the art in the back. Oh, and I forgot about our blanket. So this can go on the couch and kind of balance out all the pillows over there. Guys, I don't know, I'm the worst. I genuinely think this looks awful. So let me know if I should just put this blanket here and replace it at the bottom. The only problem is I don't actually have anywhere for this blanket to go. It's very thick and I don't have a ton of storage. Like the storage box underneath the chase is already full. Maybe I could just put that in my room and on my bed. So let me know if I should move this to here. I actually literally hate it there, looking at it right now. And I think I hate it because that's also there. Or maybe it's the way I folded it, I don't know. Okay, onto the kitchen. So we need a towel for the kitchen. Definitely gonna do this pumpkin in the kitchen because it's like a little canister situation. Our 2 mugs are gonna go in there. And then I feel like these squash-like pumpkins are definitely more the vibe for the kitchen. First up, we're gonna put our towel that's actually meant for the kitchen. This one will go best here if it'll fit. I don't know, this might be a lot. Oh, no, that looks fine. I'm gonna clear out all of this stuff to put mugs and things. This is gonna be our little holiday tray through December. I'll just change it as the holidays change. Let's see, we'll put one here. And then I think some pumpkins too, because that's like literally all white. Or should I do this like this? And this more up here. I think I do like when that one's more forward. No, I freaking hate that. Let's go back to the drawing board. Maybe some of these, because I feel like there's too many to go in here anyways. Hello? Pumpkins on the loose. What do we think about this? This is like the backdrop for a lot of my videos that I film in the kitchen or when I make tea. I like it, but I do feel like it could be a little bit better at the same time. Do I need like a 4th pumpkin maybe? No, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let me know what you think. Constructive criticism is fine, guys. Roast me if you need to make this look better. I did this last year. I'm just gonna put this guy next to the paper towel holder. Okay, now let's fill our little donut. I think this is gonna go on the coffee table, but maybe the dining table. I don't know, I guess we'll see how it looks. Hopefully this looks as good as I thought, because I like legitimately went on a hunt for this bowl situation here. What do we think? Watch all of you be like, listen, all of your decor sucks. I had a vision for this. I think I executed it, kind of. I feel like this might be better on the dining table. It looks a little small to be like the centerpiece of the dining table. Maybe I'll put it on the entertainment center. Let's see. I'm also gonna move this second lamp over here because this is gonna go into my room. I need to change the lights to be a little more Halloween themed at the end as well. I do want to keep these candles here. Let me move my Lux like as far to the corner as it could go. We're just gonna have a wicker themed table going on because this lamp is also wicker. I actually think this one's taller, so maybe that one will go there like this. I feel like the Sherpa pumpkin has to go in the living room, so we're just gonna literally throw it right here. I feel like we have enough pumpkins in here. I don't need to put a bunch on the coffee table. And then for the buffet, we're gonna kind of do the rest of these, I guess. So now we're still left with these two. I think I am gonna go put this one in the bathroom, and then maybe I'm gonna put this one somewhere in the kitchen. Or should it go on the coffee table? Is this too much? Let's see. I guess I'll just leave it here. I keep saying, what do you think? But you're not gonna be able to tell me until this video is posted. I'm just gonna stick this little guy here. I think that looks cute. Just adding a little extra something. And then I have a candle here on the other side. Okay, now we really need to set the vibe. We got a little fall backdrop going on. I absolutely love finding these on YouTube. And I think I'm gonna hit you with a little montage of everything. I will forever remember this year as the year of the pumpkins. That officially concludes tonight's cozy decorating vlog. Thanks for sticking around if you're here this long, and if nothing else, I hope that you found some humor with me while I was decorating. If there's one thing I know, it's that everything in my fall decor stash is gonna be staying because I used all of it. So I won't be getting rid of anything this year, but maybe next year I'll incorporate a few different pieces and some different textures and different items. I'm in the mood to watch something like nostalgic just to kick off this time of year, and not that this movie is not acceptable every time or every day of the year, because it is, but I'm gonna put on Twilight and I am so excited. I was gonna make some tea, but I remembered that I still have some of my apple cider left in my glass. I have a lot left in the bottle too. I need to put like a cork in it, so hopefully it keeps its carbonation for a couple of days. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any tips or anything on my decor, on how I should move things around, because I'm totally open to suggestions. And I will see you in my next video.